and today I am here to give you a fresh book review. It's a book about the secrets that we've all wanted to know about happy relationships, about wealth, about health, about a healthy mind. So, without delay, let's start. The summary of The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. Introduction. Do you want to know the secret? Do you want to have unlimited power? Do you want to have plenty of wealth, happy relationships, and a healthy body? Do you want to know how you can change your life? If so, then this book is for you. There is an ultimate wisdom which has been passed on for centuries. Only the most successful and greatly admired individuals knew about it. But today, the secret will be revealed to you. There is no limit to what you can do. This book will teach you how to achieve everything that you desire. The Secret Revealed. What is the secret? The secret to unlimited power. The secret to achieving anything you want in the world is the law of attraction. No matter who you are or where you come from, you can use the law of attraction in your life. The law of attraction means that you attract whatever it is that fills your mind. It means that if you always think about what you want to achieve or what you want to happen, it will come true. Success, wealth, happiness, good health, and love will all be yours if you keep thinking about it. Think of yourself as a powerful magnet. You can attract anything that you put your mind into. The power of your thoughts will transform those ideas into reality. The more you think about it, the more it will come true. In simple words, the law of attraction means like attract like. If you always think about negative things, they will happen to you. But if you only think about positive things, then your life will be a constant stream of happiness and success. The law of attraction doesn't distinguish the good thing from the bad thing. If you always think about it, you will attract it in your life, and it will be your reality. For example, if you always say, I don't want to be late, the law of attraction guarantees it that you will be late. It's better to say, I want to be always on time, or I want to be punctual. You can learn from this story. Robert shared to his professor that he is gay. He emailed to the professor about the hardships that he experienced every day. Robert's co-workers bully him. Because of that, he is stressed at work. Whenever he is walking on the street, people would harass him and make negative comments. Robert wanted to perform as a stand-up comedian, but everyone ridiculed him for being gay. Robert is unhappy and miserable because of all the people who attack him. His professor said that he shouldn't focus on that. He shouldn't think about the things he doesn't want. The professor said, take a look at your emails. All you talk about are the things that you hate. Because of constantly thinking about them, they happen to you. Robert realized this, and he started to change. What happened in the following weeks is a miracle. The co-workers who bully him at the office either resigned or moved to another department. The others just decided to leave him alone. Robert started to love his job. Even on the streets, no one is insulting him anymore. They were all gone. Robert tried stand-up comedy once again. This time, The audience liked him. They laughed at his jokes and cheered for him. Everything changed from the day that Robert stopped focusing on what he doesn't want. He now only thinks about the things that he wants. He got rid of all negative thoughts and replaced him with many positive thoughts. Robert attracted all the good things to happen in his life. Now, he is very happy and gay. How to use the secret? How exactly do you use the secret? There are only 3 steps. The first step is ask. The second step is believe. The third step is receive. The first thing you need to do is to ask. Think about what you want to have or achieve. You can write it on a piece of paper or visualize it in your mind. You have to be clear about it. You have to be specific about your goal. For example, if you want to have a car, you must be sure about the brand and the model you like. What color is it? You have to imagine the car from inside and out. If you are vague about what you want, the law of attraction will not work. The universe will get a mixed message and give you a mixed outcome. It's like ordering in a restaurant. You will choose from the menu and tell the waiter exactly what you like to have. Be clear about your thoughts and say, I would like to have this product, or I would like to experience this, or I would like to have a partner like that. The universe is like the waiter who is just waiting for your order. So, ask for what you want right now and be clear about it. The second step is believe. Once you set your mind to it, trust that you will have what you desire. Have faith. Believe 100% that it will come true. Do not let doubts set in. The thing you ask for will not come today or tomorrow, but just trust that it will come to you soon. As long as you believe, as long as you have faith, the universe will lead you towards your goal. Think, speak, and act according to your belief. Claim that what you want is already yours. For example, if you want to win the tennis tournament, live every day like a champion. Imagine yourself holding the trophy. Claim to yourself, I am the tennis champion. And practice like one. The day will come that it will come true. The third step is to receive. Feel it. Feel the happiness and success of receiving what you want. Feel as if you're already the winner. Feel as if you're on the top of the world. Radiate the good feeling of finally having your dream home or dream job. When you feel good, the universe perceives that you are ready to receive. You will be at the right place and at the right time to get exactly what you want. Even if you're not sure when, where, or how it will happen, just feel it. Tell yourself, I am receiving this in my life right now. For example, test drive the car you want, or visit the dream house that you want to buy. Touch it, experience it. Sooner or later, you will receive. The secret to money. You can use the secret to whatever it is you want. Money is one of them. Don't say, I don't have enough money. Instead, always say that I will have plenty of money. Imagine how you will spend that big amount. Imagine the places you will go and the things you will buy. Do not let any negative thoughts block the flow of money in your life. Focus on the abundance of money and not on the lack of it. Think of the exact amount that you truly want to receive, just like the guy in this story. Jack Canfield is the author of the popular book series Chicken Soup for the Soul. The books have sold millions of copies all over the world. But Jack Canfield wasn't always that successful. Jack learned negative ideas about money from his father. Jack's dad is a pessimist. He says that rich people get so much money because they cheat on others. That's why Jack thought that earning money is evil. He also used to believe that life is difficult. Money doesn't grow trees. His dad always used to say, "Do I look like I have money? Do you think I'm Rockefeller?" But then Jack met a mentor who taught him to dream big. The mentor told Jack to set a goal so big that when he achieves it, he will be blown away. The only way to prove the truth in this statement is to try it. At the time, Jack is only making $8,000 in a year. And so, he told himself, "I want to make $100,000 in a year." Although he doesn't know how he could do it, Jack believed in it. He tells this to himself every time. "I want to make 100,000 in a year." Every morning before going to work, he would stop for a minute, close his eyes, and imagine that he already has $100,000. He even drew a $100,000 bill on a piece of paper. Then he pinned that drawing of 100,000 to the ceiling. When he wakes up in the morning, he sees that picture and he remembers his goal. Jack imagined how his life would be if he has $100,000. A month has passed and still he doesn't know how he could get $100,000. But then, one day, he had an amazing idea. Jack had written his first book then. It was recently published. The book costs 25 cents for each copy. Jack thought that if he could sell 400,000 copies of book in a year, then he would make $100,000. 2 months later, Jack gave a lecture at a college in New York. After the lecture, a woman came to him and asked for an interview. It turns out the woman is a writer who works for the popular magazine National Enquirer. The writer was impressed by Jack's lecture and she wants to make an article about chicken soup for the soul. After the article on National Enquirer, the sales of Jack's book increased greatly. Many opportunities opened for him since he started believing that he will earn $100,000. The truth is that he made $92,327 that year. But still, Jack felt really amazing. He made it close to his goal. Jack thought that what if he set his goal to $10 lakh this year? And so, he believed it. He thought about it all the time. He also replaced the $100,000 bill on his ceiling and replaced it with $10 lakh. At the end of the year, Jack received the royalty pay for Chicken Soup for the Soul. The publisher put a smiley on the check after the amount $10 lakh. Jack's big goal came true. He kept on dreaming big ever since. The secret to relationship. If you really want to meet the love of your life, you should think, speak, and act as if you're already with the person. Act as if you're already together. Act as if you are happily in love. In this way, you are sending the right message to the universe. One day, you will finally meet that special person. You can learn from this story. Glenda wants to find the perfect man for her. She did all the right things. She clearly imagined the face of the man and his personality. Glenda imagined being with him. But still, she cannot find the love of her life. One day, she went home and realized something. She always parks her car at the center of her garage. Glenda thought that if she has a partner, his car should be parked next to hers. She realized that her actions are contradicting her thoughts. That is why she started parking at the right side of the garage, so that there is parking space for her dream guy's car. Next, Glenda went to her bedroom and opened the closet. She realized that her clothes are occupying all of the space. So she organized her belongings and reserved a space for the perfect partner. Glenda also thought that she shouldn't sleep on the middle of her bed anymore. Of course, if she has a partner, he would sleep on the other side of the bed. And so Glenda stayed on the right side and prepared a pillow on the left for her dream guy. After a year of acting as if, Glenda finally met a nice guy. Everything went well between the two of them. Eventually, they got married. Glenda is now happily married to the love of her life. The secret to health. Do you know about the placebo effect? In medical research, doctors commonly use a test drug and a placebo pill on their patients. One group of patients will take the test drug and another group will take the placebo. This pill is actually an empty pill. That is what placebo is. Doctors found out that the patients who take the placebo pill were cured of their illnesses. They said they felt better and their sickness is gone. What they don't know is they actually took an empty pill. It has no healing effects. The patients took the medicine and they believed that they will be healed. And so they did. Their bodies overcome the sickness. That is the placebo effect. The patients believed, and so they are cured. The human body has a self-healing ability. If you are wounded, the skin will patch itself together in time. If you get infected with a virus, the immune system creates antibodies to fight the bacteria. Every day, some cells in your body die and some new cells are born. The lesson here is that if you focus on illness, if you think, speak, and act like you are sick, your physical body will truly become weak. There are people who complain that they cannot get up from the bed or say that they cannot eat. There are people who talk about their heart diseases, diabetes, and hypertension all the time. By doing so, they are giving power to the illness to manifest in their life. On the other hand, there are people who overcome cancer, stroke, or physical disabilities because of strong faith. They did not let the illness govern their life. And so they triumph over the disease, just like the man in this story. Morris Goodman is a motivational speaker. An accident happened to him which changed his whole life. The plane that he was riding crashed. Morris was paralyzed. His spinal cord was hit. 2 of his vertebrae were broken. The only thing he can do was blink. He is unable to move any part of his body. His swallowing reflex was also affected. He couldn't drink or eat. His diaphragm was damaged. He couldn't breathe. The doctors told Morris that he will be paralyzed for the rest of his life. But Morris did not listen to them. He only believed in himself. He imagined himself walking again and going out of the hospital. Morris knew that one day it will happen. He is sure of it. The doctors hooked him to a respirator because they think that Morris would never breathe on his own again. His damaged diaphragm won't allow it. But Morris only listened to himself. He said over and over again, "Breathe deep, breathe deep, breathe deep." One day, Morris was able to do so. The doctors cannot explain how it happened. They removed the respirator because Morris's breathing is back to normal. All that time that he was lying on the hospital bed, Morris never thought of negative thoughts. He didn't let anything distract him from visualizing his goal. Morris gave himself an ultimatum. He will go home on Christmas Day. He would stand up and walk out of the hospital. The doctors told him that it's impossible. But Morris never doubted himself. He succeeded. That Christmas morning, he went home. He walked on his 2 feet. He spent the holiday with his family. Eventually, Morris fully recovered. He shared his amazing story to everyone. The secret to you. Many people think that life is unfair. There are those who blame their parents for being abusive or unloving. They hate life for having a dysfunctional family. But psychologists say that around 80% of all families are dysfunctional in one way or another. So, why be bitter at life? Jack Canfield, author of Chicken Soup for the Soul, shared his story. Both his mom and dad are alcoholics. His dad beat him ever since he was little. His parents divorced when Jack was 6. Jack believes that almost everyone has the same childhood story. What you need to do now is to ask yourself, what are you going to do about it? Where do you go now? Where do you direct your life? Jack says that it's not good to dwell on the past. Instead of focusing on what your parents did, focus on what to do now with your life. If you always think about bad memories, you're only bringing them back. If you always think about past misfortunes, count on it that misfortunes will also happen to you in the present. If you believe that you're unlucky, then you will really have a bad luck. Let your past go. If you are abused in any way, if you're angry at your parents, or if you hate your childhood, let it all go. Put all of it behind you. Do it for yourself. If you blame anyone, if you hate someone, the only person you are harming is yourself. You may think that you didn't deserve all of it because you were a child. But guess what? You are now an adult. Right at this very moment, you can create the life that you think you deserve. You are the creator of your own destiny. You are the author of your own book. You are the writer of your own story. The pen and paper are in your hands. You can always choose the next chapter of your life. You can always choose a happy ending. Never say, I am broke or I am tired. Never say, I am late or I am sick, because that will be your reality. The 2 words, I am, are very powerful. Use them to your advantage. Instead of being negative, say, I am blessed, I am happy, I am wealthy, I am loved, I am healthy, I am full of energy every day, I am successful. Accept this as the only reality in your life, and it will come true. You can be anything you want to be. Your abilities, your talents, your mind is limitless. You have always had it in you. All you have to do is to unleash it. The secret to life. The meaning of life is the meaning that you put into it. Your only mission is the mission you assign to yourself. You can lead the path which you choose for your own. If your past is full of regrets and suffering, wipe it clean. Open yourself to a new beginning. Start over. Do whatever it is that makes you happy. Find your purpose in life and do your best. Face every day with positivity. Feel good about life and feel good about yourself. People who think that the world is a bad place live in that reality. But if you see good in people, if you see the good in everything, then you will only know the happiness and peace. The secret is now in your hands. You have the key to unlimited power. It's now your choice to use it. Conclusion. You learned about the secret. It is the law of attraction. You will attract the thought that dominates your mind. You learned how to use the secret. It is to ask, believe, and receive. Make the image clear in your mind. Believe that it will be yours. Have no doubt. Feel as if you already received it. Many people have done it before you. They became wealthy, they overcame illness, they achieved what they always wanted in life. You can do it too. Just ask, believe, and receive. You will live a life of happiness, love, and success.